Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we're out here on the beach with the Heelys on. Because let's be honest, how else would I show off these 6 socks? And we're getting ready for RLWS Week 3. This is the introduction of 2 total show matches. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the main card. Taha and Tybu. We'll see if Taha has time. He does have scrims. He is on a team that's making a run at RLCS, sorry. He has some priorities here, but we'll see. Depending on the time, he might hop in. Otherwise, he's got a sub in Resolve. They're taking on Ian and Panda. Also amazing players. All 4 of these guys in this main card. Rank B, maybe even B+. I'm not actually sure. I'm stupid. I'm dog shit at this game. But we're starting off this week with an undercard matchup, a content creator matchup. We got WhoCollin and his boy Spider RL. They're taking on D-Nidums and Tommy Cowboy. Both amazing content creators. All 4 of those guys, amazing content creators. We had some technical difficulties. We're a little bit late. But these 2 matches, both best of 5 series. First to 10 goals, win by 2. We're continuing what we did last week. We got normal ball physics, regular, whatever it's called. We've got a limited boost, 3 touches per side, no follow-up touches, no pinch kickoffs, no blocking the kickoff on that middle wall. Besides that, it's free roam, baby. Do whatever you want. Get those wins. Let's get into it. I've got my boys, J-Nick, a mod of the stream, casting with me. And I've got an actual caster. I know, crazy, because I'm terrible. And J-Nick, he's all right. But we got Bearlight, a Charlotte Phoenix content creator / caster. It's going to be a good time. Let's get it.
Colin is good to go. I think we have the okay to start this bad boy up.
He is.
Something he's not used to, like Furnace and GC, apparently. Doesn't know what he looks like. I don't know. Has he ever hit it?
No, he has not. He hit it. He hit it in season 14. That's about it.
Also, why am I on fire for this long? There's no shot I'm supposed to be on fire for this long.
Let's go. Off the bat, it's the no-names. WhoCollin and Spider up 1-0.
Their name is actually WhoCollin and Spider.
We're gonna keep it
I'm gonna go ahead and make it windowless. Oh no, wait. No, that looks like shit. Borderless. This is a professional production, ladies and gentlemen, so I can tab out and fix their name because it is not exactly even, and it's given me a little bit of disease.
A lot of you don't know this, but the S in RLWS actually stands for Scuffed. So.
Yes, Rocket League Workshops Scuffed Edition. Yes. Spider getting a 2nd goal, proving that being an SSL really is the only thing worth living for.
These are facts. Yeah, absolute facts. They had no shot to get to that one either.
Ian is in chat saying, I thought I was playing at 8. Ian, we had so many technical difficulties. We just started this match. I'm so sorry, man. Hopefully you're still around in about 45 minutes. Otherwise, we're really fucked.
We have an own goal.
But we have Spider on the board for a 3rd goal. You gotta wonder, is Cowboy and Dean, are they gonna start hitting the ball back? There haven't been many volleys. It's just going down into their side. They're too slow. They can't hang. What are you guys feeling? Is this the beginning of the end? Are we already seeing the narrative?
It's a tip-off. What is it called in volleyball? The serve. It's the serve. Throwing him for it. It's so brutal. They can't handle it.
Fuck, I screwed Ian out of scrims. He said, oh, all right, I skipped scrims. I can hop back in. Now I feel bad. Although, we're going to have to make people sign a release here.
Furnace, we're going to need you to take a point off for Spider and WhoCollin, put 1 for Tommy.
What happened?
He hit it like 7
Did he hit it?
and then air dribbled.
Oh, did he really? Interesting. We're going to have to pause the server. And then...
He thought he's being sneaky. He thought he could get away with one.
There is no ability to edit the score.
Oh, shit.
Not in Rocket Host because we got forced to use Rocket Host. Tons of fun, but the score is actually 1-3, and we're never gonna, I'm sure that'll be easy to remember. I'm sure we'll be fine. No, that'll be great. hit it over. This is the most organized thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I might be a little bit biased because I'm the one organizing it, but I think this cannot go any better.
This is so smooth. It's so smooth.
This is going. This
We
is
crying.
fantastic. It's 4-1, boys. You gotta remember.
This is as smooth as a nice
fine,
4
it's
local
fine.
in the morning.
Well, yeah, I mean, who else? Who wouldn't want to just wake up and get the day going? Spider dropping it down yet again. It's honestly too easy for this man. Are these guys on the blue team? The Big D, they came in hot with an aggressive team name. Are they going to back it up?
It seems like they
gonna back it up?
overcompensated here in this one, Furnace. I don't understand, why you go with a name with that much power if you can't back up that BDE. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, are they even going to attempt a kickoff here? I can't see what's happening. I'm going to wait right here. Why? Oh, it was a classic. I'm so confused.
What is happening?
Gave one back. Spider just sitting there.
Oh, maybe that was on purpose. Maybe that's what we could have just done that. We could have just had them score another goal.
It's the automatic. Well, when your brain's doing 1,000 things to try to get.
You can change score by granting admin perms. Well, let's see if we can. Okay, now that I grant admin perms, what happens?
Every day.
I mean, I grant admin perms. It doesn't do anything. Oh, maybe it's right here. Match admin. Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
There it is. There it is.
There we go.
I figured it out.
The ball is in the middle. Okay.
Is this even the right person kicking off? We don't know. We don't care.
Boys.
Ladies and gentlemen, the score has been fixed. It is 5-1. WhoCollin with the kickoff. Dean Inham's going to go up and promptly own goal. This first game has been nothing short of a shit show, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Boy in chat saying "Furnass" with entirely too many S's. How you doing, man? Haley looking at me from the other room. Apparently, I'm being a little bit loud for a weeknight in an apartment complex. You know what? That's all right. Oh, she's saying, no, you can be as loud as you want. And that's damn right. Dean Inham's missing, but actually not. He tapped that thing just a touch. And it smacks down. Own goal.
Go the Big D. I think she's cheering him on.
She was cheering on for the Big D in the blue team. Cowboy popping it up. I'm very confused. Just play on, ya dinguses. This is the most organized event of 2022. And if you think otherwise, you're banned from chat. Cowboy missing yet another one. This first game has been quite a struggle for the Big D team, the blue team.
I kind of want to go back to the replay here and see if anybody's actually volleyed it back from a serve.
think so.
I'm
pretty
thinking
sure
that we are quite literally at kickoff goal after kickoff goal.
I think it's been ace after ace.
But it has been a funny
Mm-hmm.
first game. Hopefully these guys can start getting back into it. It is 1st and 10, win by 2. Let's see. Spider popping it up.
Oh,
Hey,
Okay.
we have a score for the Big D.
Colin couldn't really do much
There's
with
the
that one.
Brazil. Dan in chat saying, there's the Brazil, 3-8. Holy shit. Oh my god. Maybe it was Brazil. No, it was never 7-1.
Yes, it was. It was.
Was it?
Was
Oh, did I read that late? What time is it now? No, that was like, he said that 45 minutes. I said it when it was 7-1. Check the chat more. Ah, God. Scuff streamer. Get him out of here.
Couldn't because he was still trying to figure out admin perms.
Admin perms are tough, but we figured it out.
We did. We're here now.
It's 4-8. What the fuck did we miss?
We missed a couple of aces as usual, and another. Wait, hold on. It's within 3 now.
Wait, what just happened? It was 8-2.
Are you disrespecting Cowboy and D Nidums in
disrespecting
broad
the Big D,
daylight like
okay?
this.
I'm disrespecting the Big D. Or no, actually, I'm disrespecting WhoCollin and Spider for letting this get so close all of a sudden. 'Cause
Wow. Wow, there's some bias from the casting belt. That's
Still up?
wait.
it bounced a second time.
Boys, girls, this is why you never give up on a play because that should have definitely hit the ground. But
Well,
Deep
was it
Nidums, like,
inside
gave
the
up on it.
line though?
Watch, watch.
That
Yeah, maybe. No, not at all.
No.
There it is.
On my screen,
my
both of
boys.
those bounces were inside the line. Maybe there's a little bit of server lag. We can always blame stuff that's outside of our control, and this server being hosted in Narnia is outside of our control. So, unfortunately, they got away with a few extra bounces and didn't take advantage of them, and that's their fault. And they're gonna miss that. That is gonna be the end of game one. It's been a goofy one. We'll see if these players can refocus and figure out what's going on here, because that's a 5-10 victory. That's bad. And WhoCollin and Spider take the dub. What are you guys thinking?
I think,
What are you guys thinking?
A little bit of lack of experience both ways with this map specifically, because it seems like a lot of them like hit that corner and then they just like panicked, like they didn't even realize that they were about to hit it because it's so oddly shaped compared to a regular situation in Rocket League. So they're just like confused. They're like, wait, why am I at the wall? Right? Why is this bouncing off the wall the way it is? Right? And so a lot of misses, a lot of aces. I expect in game two them coming back and at least figuring out to some degree. It's just gonna be a matter of does the Big D figure it out before it's too late and they get the 2-0 sweep.
It's just so funny.
Wait,
It's crushing defeat. And Big D first on the board, getting it done. I'm proud of my boys. D Nidums coming up with an air roll left or right. I'm not sure. I am dyslexic. Gets it done.
Wait,
That was
Are we
insensitive.
doing the best of five? Are we doing the best?
It is a best of 5. Oh, it is a best of 5. Yeah, we're in for the long haul here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
This is gonna be a long night, boys.
D Nidums with the accidental own goal.
A shit ton of own goals today.
1-1 right now.
Should we start an own goal counter?
I think we should.
Starting at game 2,
Either way,
we're at 1.
there you go. It'll be more than that, I can guarantee that.
I'm being told that Communist Cowboy would do better if he was indeed a Socialist Cowboy instead. Not gonna lie. I'm not quite well versed in... what is that? Is that considered politics or government or both? Doesn't matter. WhoCollin dropping that bad boy in. Commie Cowboy, D Nidums, both looking at it, both thinking the other players got it under control. Clearly not. I'm out of breath. It's 2-1 or 1-2.
And was that an arrow left or an arrow right? Apparently Furnace can't tell. I want you to do something for me. Hold up both of your hands and make L's. The one
What
that
if they
makes the
both
L is
say
left,
L?
baby. It's
But I can
left,
make them
baby.
both say L.
But that's if your hand is backwards and twisted, man. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. 3-1 now. Spider puts that one away. And the Big D again shrinking a little bit under this this cold weather.
It might be sunny on the map, but it is indeed freezing where these players live. And they are shriveling up under the pressure as Spider and Colin taking it to him, smacking it down. Challenging the Big D name. Ladies and gentlemen.
You know, they definitely need to be growing here because they're not showing. And
Oh
continue
man.
to put on points here. I'm dead, man. 4-1.
4-1.
Calling a slap fest here. 4-1 for the Spider and WhoCollin.
We're looking at the overall score. If you look at the scoreboard, it keeps it running between the games despite resetting the the actual score. It seemed like these ranks, they're just too high. They're just too high. 5-1 now. It's a similar story. We got past the goofiness from the player side of things. These guys are locked and loaded, but apparently not enough.
Trying to, get back into it. And usually, it switches back and forth with the serve, and it's been ace after ace in game one. So let's see if they can get back to it. They put it to that corner, which is so awkward. And there it is. That's exactly where you want to put it. In that awkward
fantastic placement.
Yeah, exactly where it's awkward for them to get to you. Spider, that SSL, not able to get to you because it's just a weird bounce to read.
We're gonna have to get a background rank check on that player. We are not quite sure if he's actually SSL after that read. Coming off the back wall. Never mind, they strike back. 2-6.
Do that professional cast here and say that every time the Big D gets a point, it's a quick answer here for WhoCollin and Spider, which means they've shown up and ready to play. You have to make sure that you answer a goal. Otherwise, you let the other team get some momentum back, right? They start swinging in their favor, and for WhoCollin and Spider, that's just a sign of a great team. Okay.
Why does it feel like that? Every game we played in this week 3 now? It always finds a way to get 3-6. Have you noticed that? Like at all?
I'll have to.
You know what? I'm starting to think critically here, and I agree.
Don't do that. You're gonna hurt yourself.
Well, it is a little bit of a strain on the brain, but Spider getting it done again. It doesn't really matter how stupid I am, because they're blowing past that 3-6 scoreline, 3-7, and you gotta wonder if you're on the Big D team, if you're sitting there in game chat, which I see they are in the server that we're part of that none of you guys are invited to. God, stop asking. Are they sweating? Or are they feeling like setting up a reverse sweep? Because we haven't seen any of that yet. We haven't seen anyone intentionally throw in order to set up some drama.
Well, here's the thing.
Do they have the ability?
I don't think somebody could be playing this bad and not.
Oh no!
To be setting up the reverse sweep.
Oh no! Well, Cowboy does hit a little bit of a bad hit here. That's where the difference between light ball physics and regular really shows itself. He was in the right place, but he just kind of popped it barely, didn't get over the net, and he can't follow up his own touch, so it didn't even matter at that point. Spider over the net. Bad position. Cowboy trying to pop it up. It's not enough.
Seems like they're reacting too late. See, D got a touch here to try and keep it up. And did a good job, actually, for that awkward corner, but Communist Cowboy just couldn't quite read it.
We do have members of the chat heckling me for my choice of map. No beach volley night map? Question mark? Listen here, motherfucker. No, we might actually switch to that next week. I didn't realize that the night version does also have the middle wall, so we might be switching to a nighttime scene next week. But for the time being, man, we're rocking the daytime beach map.
I could go for a different setting.
And while all of us can continue to complain about the map, at the end of the day, Cowboy getting a goal.
Trying to figure it out here. Down at 5, trying to get back. Remember, we blinked, and the Big D was coming back a little bit. Literally blinked. They put up like 4 straight or something like that. They need that again. It'll be within 1. But a match point here in didn't work out for him.
All right, game 3 series point for the Big D. Can they hang a little bit heavier, a little bit longer, and figure out a way to get a dub against Spider and WhoCollin?
They've hung this far, and it's gonna be hard, but they just. Oh, yeah, no. Somebody stop this man. Somebody stop this man.
What's happening?
Hey, you're supposed to go over net. What happened? What do you mean? Did someone fail to kick off? I couldn't see.
Santi spiked it down on Kami.
Why?
Don't know.
It's okay. They got a goal. They got a goal.
All
And
right,
Spider looking to kick it off here.
Listen,
Unless.
tie game.
Yeah, right goes. There we go, Spider.
Tap over. Oh, Spider able to get to this one. D trying to keep it up. Communist Cowboy is behind him. Could not find the slot. Not get its way over the net this time. I don't have any dick buns here, so.
That's totally fine by me. Little feels backflip attempt there. Unable to get it done.
Okay.
Only down by 1, though. I want to see a win out of Dean Idams and Cowboy. I know that these guys aren't bad players. I've seen them play. I've grinded ranked with them at one point or another. They just don't really seem to be covering the field very well. Gotta wonder, is it too much for the Big D?
Maybe. It's just it's a little overwhelming sometimes. Reverse the map and. But real talk here, I know they're capable of it. It's just a weird situation to be in because, like, if you're grinding ranks or even hoops, you know, something different than what you're actually playing, it's kind of difficult to get it back over the net. I'm not gonna lie, but for them, I think they're just running out of time. I think Collin and Spider figured it out a little bit quicker than the Big D.
This might be unfair, Mike. No, this is a good example of, you know, look. The formatting, it's not perfect. I've been very open about this. As we go, we're going to get better. And this is an example where some of these players who aren't quite these ranked B grinders, the regular ball physics and the 3-touch limit, it's hard. It's hard to get there. It's a big field. It's a big map. It's a lot of cover, a lot of space to cover without that light physics. So we might be changing it back to light physics moving forward. We'll see. This is a very good example of why you would want to. I think we would see a lot more even volleys and a lot better play here with the ball floating just a little bit more. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? This is open for feedback here.
I just think that this is just unfair, no matter if we had light.
You think so?
Because did you not see that? Did you not see that back and forth Spider and WhoCollin just had? That was beautiful.
Well, what I did see is the Big D flopping past the ball, just completely whiffing, unable to make it, unable to make contact.
You can tell the Big D has been grinding, just up and down the field.
God damn, Cowboy spiking it up off the corner wall. Collin there for the hit, unable to get it done.
I need to recompose myself.
Yeah, just not able to finish there in Furnace, and
You just can't handle the Big D.
Well, it seems like they are, as they are up 2-0 in this best of 5 and up 7-2 now with this goal by WhoCollin off the kickoff. Hits that back corner wall well. Dean Idams was trying to pre-jump. It comes off at a little bit of an awkward angle. Cowboy not there either. It's just so hard with all these kickoff goals. You have to be in the right position. These back walls are so different. Bearlight, we talked about this in week 1, and we talked about it again in week 2, and we're talking about it again in week 3. That back corner wall. Why is it so weird? It's just so different. I don't get it, but I do. I do get it, but I don't. It's just weird. No one is used to it. It doesn't matter how good you are at Rocket League. When you change the arena, change the wall structure, everything changes. Now it's another goal for Orange.
Yeah, it's whoever's been playing this mode the most really has recognized it, and what you need to do is have one play the wall. Once you see it go up, you have one play the wall, one play back down, and you have to get ahead of it before it hits the corner. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to read it. So it's all about speed in my eyes as far as keeping it alive.
That was an extra touch. That was 4.
That was a 4 touches here, so
was
that
it?
should be your point. You're right. Yeah, the Big D should get this one, as they will let it touch here wisely. But still a long climb here for the Big D.
Dang, and I was about to say how nice of a pass play that was. They were hitting it back and forth, but yeah. The 3-touch rule is tough. It's tough. I'm still on the fence here. It is hard. 4 or no? What is he saying 4? It was a 4th touch, but they scored off it anyway, so it didn't matter. That's why I said never mind. Right?
I think they're good. Yeah, they're good to go.
They scored anyway.
We're a good place. Oh, look at the read. Spider trying to keep it up. Oh, that's going to be
And
tough.
that's
Yeah,
three.
there's no
That's
way.
3.
There's 3 and
Yeah,
back
yeah,
down.
they're letting it hit.
Boys, we might see a comeback here for the Big D. They might.
We will
be
see.
grinding.
They're way
They're
back
coming up
into
on
it.
that grind.
Slotting it so well. Collin. What an odd, Spider almost dug that one out, though. But Collin couldn't quite get around it. The Big D back in action, baby. When we talk about the Big D, you know, you got to talk about, you know, your area of the field. You want to make sure it's safe. You want to make sure that you have protection on your side of the field.
It didn't matter whether they were spreading out protecting the field or not, because right here, Cowboy pops it up. Dean Idams, last-ditch effort, saves it, pops it up again. It's a nice little set, and the Cowboy just whiffs. The opportunities are there. They're making the plays they need to make, but they're just not finishing.
One last goal for this series. Spider puts it back across. It'll be difficult as well, but it still pops up directly back. And a chance, but again, D can't get to it. Oh, and they shrivel again. 10-4 in game number 3. And the big D just
God
going
damn.
scared turtle here. They have lost this one by 6 goals.
Oh, God.
Really,
This is a
really
true
unfortunate
undercard this
turn of
one.
events here as, you know, I should have rank checked Spider.
Yeah.
I
that's
really
my
should
bad.
have.
That's my
But
bad.
at the end of the day, they were the better team. They had more control, better pass plays, able to keep intact and make sure they're not going above that 3-touch limit. The few times they did, they had such a nice lead, it didn't matter. They just played a smarter game. And I gotta believe that them being a little bit higher ranked across the board definitely helps there. But any closing thoughts for you guys on this undercard?
From a Rocket League standpoint, we got to keep the positive vibes. I think Spider definitely gets a promotion here to the top
Cowboy.
part.
Cowboy not happy with that, saying, quote, "Get the fuck out of here." Cowboy, listen, man. I'm sorry you guys couldn't get it done. Keep calling in undercard because he wants to be main card, just because. Honestly, I like that. It's a punishment because he found a teammate,
He knew what he was doing.
a strong, powerful teammate to take down the big D, and they did just that.
A strong,
For legal reasons,
girthy
it's a
teammate.
joke.
And he
Very, very.
Man, still
So
going with
the connection to the game has been lost, and this might be an issue. We'll see about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, these are Heelys, and we're onto the main card of the night. We just saw a great undercard with some content creators. They were a little bit fucky, you know, fucking around a little bit. But now it's time to get serious. We've got some ranked A, B, B+, grinders. 6-man's bubble players, if I could say that. I don't know. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but these guys are good. We've got the reigning champs Taha and Tybu. Now, Taha is actually busy. He's doing some scrims. I'm not important enough for this man to show up, so we got his sub. We got Resolve. They're taking on some challengers, Ian and Panda, both fantastic players, like I was saying, known well within the hoops community, as well as the 6-man's community. It's going to be a banger of a matchup. We've got the same desk. We've got myself, the idiot, J-Nick, the idiot's mod, and Bearlight, an actual caster who knows what he's talking about. We're going to be playing some volleyball. You guys know the drill. It's a 1-10, win by 2, best of 5 series on beach volleyball. Let's get into it.
All right, we're just going to hop in head first. We've got a pretty aggressive match here. We've got a pretty aggressive match here. I've been shouting. I've been obnoxious. And Panda's going to smack that down.
We got a good game, boys. Finally.
Finally, he's not right. Tybu went up for that, but doesn't quite get there. And it is 1-0 for Orange. Oh,
Doing
baby.
the Bears proud. The Pandas, the Bear Lights. Oh my, I'm such a happy camper right now. Being able to try to get the bag across. Panda gonna try to keep this up too. A touch over the nets. I thought that one was intended for a teammate, but instead just snuck it over. And look at these touches that come from both of these squads go just over the net to try to throw off the defense. It's
Resolve
pretty
with the spike there. Panda going up. Can he
Block.
tied with the block? It's already, you guys can tell, and this is no disrespect to any player that played earlier today, but this is another level of Rocket League. These players came to play. They want that $40. That's $20 each. Listen, it's not the most amount, but it's something worth playing for as we kick off week 3. We're not really kicking it off. I fucked this whole thing up. Week 3 of RLWS. But these players, they're ready, man. Look at that. They're playing the middle wall. Listen, Bearlight, you and me, we go way back, right? And we've been talking about that since week 1, playing the middle wall. Panda getting a second goal. He's on the board a second time here. Look at this. Up. Does it hit ceiling? No, it hits the side wall. An awkward read for Tybu. Seems like Panda has Tybu's number here, at least in these first couple minutes here. I don't want to jump to conclusions because obviously it is very early. This is a best of 5 series, and I fully expect a game 5 after what I'm seeing so far. What do you guys have to say? I've been monopolizing the mic there, and Tybu with a frickin' spike down. I'm gonna keep talking.
For an early.
Well, Furnace, as you can see here, was continuously talking throughout. Nobody able to get a word in, so what a great play by him, seeing as it is his stream, and he owns it. I love it.
Well,
Janik just giggling, Tybu on the middle wall, trying to get that middle read, but Ian smacking it over to resolve. And we're getting a little bit weird here. Off the corner wall, and Tybu's able to tie it back up. His name making sense now. 2-2, just like that. I mean, we weren't saying jack shit, but I was concerned a little bit in the back of my head after saying otherwise. I was like, damn, is Panda just gonna keep this going? You know, is it gonna be a quick dub? No. 2-2.
well, here with an early analysis, there's not a lot of passing going on. It is back and forth between one hit usually for most of this game so far. But of course, as soon as I say that, here comes the passing, and it works. Panda finds the sand.
Panda with the squigglies on both sides of his name. Those squigglies coming in handy as he is getting an extra hand, smacking those ones down. That made no sense, but you know we're gonna run with it.
Furnace takes a breath, calms down, puts it back in. Right now, I think, yeah, it's been, you typically don't want to risk, you know, hitting it back and forth with some passing, and sometimes you can just place it where you want it to go in the first place, so you don't necessarily need to go back and forth, because some teams might see it as a risk, especially at this high level. So now a little bit of passing, like you said, amping up, and that was a corner read. That is definitely underrated, but another read, it's still up. Oh, and somehow they
That
give it
didn't get hit. It looked like it was down.
I think it hit the base of the net
Line,
there.
yeah. Tybu is an absolute animal. He is.
Holy shit!
If you follow the NFL, what do the Steelers call their defense? The fucking gridiron shit, and they're waving the flags. This is a great reference, but Tybu on the wall, not letting anything through. God damn.
I just know about the terrible towels.
Terrible towels. That's what they wave. The gridiron defense. I don't know. God. Cringe. Who is this guy? How we let this guy run this stream?
Lost, bro. Come on.
The Steelers are trash.
Trash, dude.
Wow, his mic
Terrible
is
talent, what a
peaking.
terrible team, dude.
Resolve coming off that back wall. We've seen that so often. These guys, they hop. Oh, that's going to be that.
That's 3.
You can't touch it again.
That
Yeah,
is
you can't
3.
touch it.
That is 3. Unfortunate there. That is an example, though, that 3-touch rule per side. You have to make these touches count, you know? Tybu pops it up, but not good enough. Got a little lucky there.
Does Resolve even know how to how this works so far? Did you explain
You
it
know
to
what? Probably not. I'm gonna be honest.
sure
There's
I
no
do.
shot this guy read all the rules and was fully informed. We did have to make, for those who are not fully clued in, Taha, he's cooler than us, right? So he's got some scrims going on right now. We had to call in a favor, get Resolve in to sub in. A fantastic player regardless, but we did not get him fully up to speed, so we'll see if that comes to bite them in the butt if they start making some questionable hits here with Resolve, but he's playing fantastic so far, getting the ball over the net. The team chemistry, it looks like it might as well be Taha, and they get another goal. 4-4. This is game 1. This is game 1, and we are intense volleys back and forth, even score throughout. Never been more than a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, when Panda and Ian first hit, you know, the sand here, I wanted to say pitch, but it's more interesting now. I was actually concerned because like Resolved is
that's fine.
right? It's not the same combination, but he's been doing a good job to hang around. Oh, they surrendered to the last point. It's been mega close.
You calling him no Taha? You saying he's not
know
good
what
enough?
This reminds me of, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me whenever,
Are we talking shit?
whenever
Disrespecting my boy?
Was it Gibbs? Gibbs said, Daniel is no first killer. You're damn right. He is no first killer, but he is Daniel. But in this situation,
You heard it here first. Ladies and gentlemen, Resolve is the next Daniel. And And he gets a goal to tie it up 5-5. I'm just screaming in my apartment complex. It is a weeknight, ladies and gentlemen. I will be evicted tomorrow morning, so GG's on this series.
You haven't even heard me go for my full cast furnace as far as like yelling. So yeah, the weekday in the apartment complex. Never a better time to scream than that. As that is literally my job, and my neighbors hate me because I also play guitar. They think I'm the worst person ever.
So you're that guy just strumming along.
Yeah, strumming for sure.
And
so it's resolved. This team strumming along here to the
no,
6-5
Ian. Ian with a little bit of a bad hit. I listen. The guy's better than me in every way, but that hit was dog shit. Ian, what are you thinking, my guy? Smacks it into his own thing. Midfield net. Oh, and speaking of net, bounces off the top. Panda able to clear it back. Did he hit the difference? He did. A lucky bounce though. Wait, no. Damn. Wait a minute, that was insane. Look at this. Look, they hit each other. They got lucky. Look, it was out of bounds, so it bounces fine. Resolve pops it up, and Tybu unable to. He could have gone for that. That would have been the third hit.
No, that was 3.
I don't think they hit it at the beginning. Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, Resolve, he was the next to touch too, and somehow came back. I don't understand how they almost got to it.
Whew.
And then they get this one too, so it works out for them. They're back in the lead.
Yeah, my energy is quickly getting zapped. This is an intense series, man. I'm excited.
My stomach's hurting from laughing there. Oh shit. I'm having a little stomach cramp here, boys.
Yeah, you're struggling, huh? You just aren't built different, I guess. God damn it. And speaking of built different, Resolve throwing it up over the corner, but Ian popping it back. Tybu. Ian, you just gotta say their names. Tybu. Ian. Resolve.
Tybu. And he
No Tybu.
Fucking Ian. He's nuts. I knew Ian was a good pickup when I messaged. I didn't message shit. I just said something in Twitter, and he was very excited to get involved. And I knew that these guys were the real deal. I knew they would bring some competition to the table. We're seeing that as it is a very back and forth, 7-7.
Panda. Resolve.
Tybu, that was actually a fantastic hit.
Net.
Ian. Tybu.
And
Ceiling back.
Resolve.
And he's air rolling right. Oh, and a little bit of, I don't know. That was a little bit of lag or something. I mean, even, yeah, he did say lag, rip, unlock. I felt that. I saw it also.
Oh, wow.
So stinky.
That was odd.
I wrote the word stinky. That was lag. It was in anyways. He's being a good sport regardless. They're up by 1. And playing it across. Tybu's position. Pops it up. Here's Resolve's hit. Another pop to you can see the team plays. God, I'm getting so excited. Barely pops it over.
Good job from Ian to put it back in, though. Resolve. A touch across.
Unfortunate. And Ian, as you know, unfortunately, that was an own goal on the blue team, but that brings it within 1. This is game point, and it is first to 10, win by 2, and they're at 9. If they score right here, right now.
Tybu could be handed his first loss in any kind of series.
I'm getting a resub. 15 months in the chat. But is it enough to give some power to the blue team? It is!
Oh!
And now, it's still game point because 10-8 is winning by 2, first to 10, but it makes it a little bit closer. Tybu getting that in there. Looking at the team scores here, 5-3, 5-4. Crazy equal across the board. Everybody's an SSL in 1s except Resolve. I guess he's an SSL in Rumble. Kind of cringe. Fuck Rumble, am I right? Is he going to get it done? Ian pops it up.
Oh, man.
It's already over.
Guys, Zephyr was such a good addition to this blue team as, he comes in hot with the Twitch Prime sub. That stays up, though. Ian trying to keep it up, too, Panda.
I bet Ian
Back
gets this
to
over.
Ian.
No, he does not. And Tybu brings it to 9. And this is our first example in RLWS history, ladies and gentlemen, of a game that's going to go past 10. Yes, sir. Because it is first to 10 win by 2, and we have not seen this yet. It is 9-9. We are going to get a minimum of 11 goals on one of the teams. I'm excited. Who do you think's got this? It's been neck and neck.
We're in
Has been.
for a good one, guys. This is going to be a good series. This is we
Barely
haven't seen
over.
this game like
No, we have not. It's because I don't care because Tybu dropping that down.
I was sitting there waiting.
Interesting. Dude, Tybu, listen, guy, Tybu has the advantage of winning the first 2 weeks. He knows how to play it. He's jumping off that middle wall. He's spiking it down. We are continuing to see that. We're going to continue to call him out. Guys, you got to stop the spike plays off the middle wall. He knows how to play it.
No way.
Oh, he was
Extra
going to go
touch.
for a redirect there, but he didn't get it. Is it over? It is.
Resolve barely got to that, too. That would have been a tie game otherwise. Resolve off that side wall. It bounces up a Tybu with an extra touch, so he's able to get it over. And back down. Tybu blocks him.
Dudify with the follow, and we're going to see if it can give Panda and Ian the edge they need to tie this bad boy back up. It is first to 10, win by 2. Dudify if you are just joining. Oh! Wait!
Wait.
I have no idea what the touches are at this point. It doesn't really matter. It's too fast, and Tybu gets the goal and secures the win. 11-9. An absolute brawl between these two players. Oh, well. 4 players, 2 teams. We're going to go ahead and
One
get the...
championship.
and $40 on the line, ladies and gentlemen. With the sub, and they still get the win. Blue team on the board with the first win. It is a best of 5, though. This could go to freaking game 7?
This could go the
6.
distance.
Sorry, there would only be a maximum of 6 games here,
No,
but
it's
still.
5.
Hear
2
me
plus
out.
2 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Maximum of 5 games here. Math is tough. Does that count as me hitting it 2 times? I did not see it.
I'm going to make the call and say no, it does not count as hitting it.
Well, Jamie said yes.
Never mind, no.
Well, if he would have hit it
gee.
twice, it would have been a goal for the blue team anyways, so it is inconsequential. We're going to play on here. Oh, what a save by Panda. And Ian pitches it over. And it is in a tough read.
One.
Resolve.
2. And it's gonna be an easy touch to
There's
clear
no
for
way.
resolve.
Oh my, that was insane. And this one couldn't get to
my
it.
god.
That was the volley of the first 3 weeks here, Furnace. You agree?
I'm speechless, bro.
That was insane.
That was insane. That was insane. The speed. These guys. It seems like it's dead to rights. No. They're built different. This is a reason why they are bubble players. They are trying to eke their way into the pro leagues. You gotta be fast. You gotta be speedy. You gotta get to the ball. That's what these guys are doing. Tybu gonna try to spike it down. He misses.
Fake.
Oh, yes, you're right. It was a tactical fake, actually. It was a tactical fake. They're getting a little bit bunched up. Let's see if Panda can... Oh!
Okay.
It is, in a serious note, it is remarkable that these players are able to recover from what seems like dire situations. Like, I'm saying it like an idiot, but it really seems like they're going to mess up, and they make it work. They get it done. They make it happen. How many other ways can I say it? 3-0, but this... I mean,
They
if you're
sneak it
watching,
out. They-
it literally
they
could have been
pull
3-0
through.
the other way. You know what I'm saying? Like, all 3 of those goals were insane. I'm spitting. I'm so... I'm slobbering all over myself. What is happening?
It's that exciting, Furnace. Also,
No, it really is,
storyline I
man.
want to track, dude. Resolve obviously hopping in for Taha. So let's imagine they win and Taha and Tybu back next week. Imagine Resolve finds a teammate as well and then ends up against Tybu. Ooh, that would be pretty cool.
I mean, we can see it. I'm okay with it. I haven't really thought about like rules for how we handle substitutions, and I know we kind of just threw him in here.
Sure.
without determining those rules ahead of time, which might be a little bit finicky, but I think honestly, listen, sometimes things come up. Taha, we all know he is making an RLCS run. He has his team. He's got scrims, and they overbooked, and that's fine. So, yeah, I can very much see a possibility where this team, Resolve, finds a teammate, gets him in the server, challenges next week. It lags when you alt-tab, by the way, whoever the host is. They're allowed to do that. Only one touch on serve. No pinch.
Yeah. Just.
Serve.
Oh, wait.
Just
Wait.
allowed it.
Can we get a pause? Can we get a pause? Can we get a pause? Yeah.
We gotta talk about this one.
Yeah, can't. Okay, let's talk it through. Okay, a sneaky.
He's
peek into
right.
the
It
ref
does.
huddle.
It does lag when I alt-tab, but I did not alt-tab there.
We did not pinch. Hold on.
So,
We didn't pinch.
so did you guys see it? Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw a 1-2 off the.
They got
touch,
2
though.
touches
I
off
think
the
it's
serve.
one-
No.
So Ian hit it off the net, and then Panda went down and spiked it. So
It hit top of mid.
Yeah, which is right,
How
but still, I
about-
think.
I did not get it over on the first hit, and it popped up, and Panda hit it.
Yeah, that should not count in my eyes, at least. And the reason I'm going to say that ruling is because when you hit a serve, it has to be returned first, so the other team has a chance to get 3 touches. But they didn't, so they got another touch.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of allow for the one time in normal volleyball. I mean, I messed up. It's only 1 touch on serve in normal volleyball, but 1 touch is how we always did it.
Yeah.
Maybe subtract the point and redo the kickoff.
aren't you server host?
Yeah, but I can't determine which team kicks off.
Redo is fine. Okay.
Who was the team that kicked off?
Orange.
Which
Okay.
is
Okay.
So
If
go
you
back to
can't-
4-0, and then we'll redo the serve.
Are they serving?
I can't tell. No.
not sure if we can switch it back, to be honest. It's totally new grounds.
Well, this is a little bit awkward, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how to switch kickoff to other team. Maybe just score it.
And then we'll take it off.
Then
And then we'll take it off.
Orange gets kickoff, and I'll subtract the goal. This is so a little bit scuffed. Okay. So let them score, Panda. Go ahead and wow, look at that. Wow.
Holy shit.
No goal.
Psych, didn't count, idiot. God, you're trash.
Got him, dude. Got him.
And if all goes well, it should be orange kickoff here. Okay, it is. Are we good?
Let's
4-0?
go. We did it,
All right.
boy.
All right. A little bit of a rules technicality. We're still figuring things out as we've said. Listen, these can go a lot of different ways. But all I know is Tybu smacking it up to the ceiling. Ian coming in hard, though. He hits his own thing. It might be an own goal. Panda pops it up. Ian unable to get back to it. I don't know, man. That was a tough pop.
It was Tybu getting it over the net, and once Ian had that first touch and it didn't go over, Panda made a great recovery, but unfortunately Ian was mid-flip there, and so couldn't settle down to get that last touch. He had a chance to maybe bang it off the back wall if he stays down, but just didn't have
Well,
the
we all know
chance
it's
really
hard to
get
keep it down. Tybu popping it up over. Panda popping it back up over. Tybu's there, potentially for the read. He does attempt the spike. Ian's there. Resolve back and back up. Tybu redirecting to the other side. He is doing a really, really good job. Like, I got to give this man credit. He... a little bit of an own goal there, a little bit of mess up, but I think my comment still stands, man. He is reading, he's hanging on the middle wall, and he's reading these hits, and he's redirecting it to other sides. He's creating openings. He's seeing where the defensive players are and hitting it to those open spaces. This is the kind of meta we wanted to see develop, and it's crazy that it's happening so quickly. The middle wall, not everyone who likes to run volleyball type events likes people being allowed to drive on the middle wall, but I say, hey, look, it makes it more interesting. I'm all up for it. And this is why. Unfortunately, that was a would have been a second hit. Teammate wasn't in the way here. This is a little bit awkward, but yeah, he hit it twice, I think, right?
No.
It was just, yeah, it was 3 once Tybu hit it, so.
Oh, I see, yeah. Well, a little bit of what do we call this? It's not a lack of communication, just unfortunate hits here in this second game, but it is 5-2, still very, very close between these two teams.
It is.
I gotta take a sip of water, man. Holy crap. Pinky up.
He's been spitting all over himself. He's been dry mouth. It's been a whole roller coaster road here for FURNAS tonight. But Tybu and Resolve have come up with a clear strategy. Tybu guarding the wall. Resolve has done recently a good job of the backfield and being able to kind of handle business whenever it gets past Tybu. But a bit of struggle now as it beats Tybu, and Resolve just couldn't quite get to the corner to keep that one up. Just Resolve seems a little bit off when it comes to that backfield. He's been great through 2. I mean, they still have a 5-3 lead here as well.
Blasky hopping into chat saying, let's go Bearlight. Do you know this Blasky fella?
Yeah, I was supposed to play ranked with him about an hour ago. It's fine.
Well, Blasky, you're going to have to hold your horses because we got a best-of-5 series, and this is game 2. And it's looking like Blue is still in the lead. Panda getting another one, though. They're taking it back. It was 5-2. Now it's 5-4. You can never count any of these players out. They know how to play. They know how to play. That's all there is to it. I don't know how to play. These guys know how to play. They're popping it over. Ooh, good placement, though.
Oh.
Yeah, Tybu really seems to have a good understanding. Strong intelligence of the volleyball field. Like, that's all there is to say about it, man. He is playing it to open spaces every time. The defense is not getting to it.
Not quite 6-4. Tybu and Resolve, although looked like some momentum swinging back for Ian and Panda, just has not quite been the same. The Resolve, that's not the touch you want either. And so now suddenly Ian and Panda with just an opportunity to work their way back into it, and they've taken advantage of it. Tybu didn't get the touch he wanted. It's tough to read.
And we're seeing those mistakes from Resolve, and they're costly ones too, as they lead to the ball hitting the sand here. And Ian and Panda were down, what, 5? And look at the score now. They're right back in at 6-5.
It went at the most I saw was 5-2. I could be wrong.
Well, no,
man,
because
6-5.
We had 4-0 at one point.
Oh, yes.
At one point.
Man, it's been a roller coaster of emotions here for these two players and teams, because there's more than 2 players. There's 2 players on each team, so it's at least 4 players. But getting spiked down, Panda, Tybu, Ian.
Browns. Score.
And the 49ers take down the Cowboys last night, but that doesn't matter because Tybu is smacking it off the ceiling. Ian unable to make a good hit. His teammate unable to get there in time, and that's another goal for Tybu as he takes the lead further. 7-5 in game 2. They're already up 1-0 in. The server's lagging, by the way. Who the fuck said the server was allowed to lag? Absolute blasphemy. Everyone throw a Pepe laugh in the chat. I don't even know what emote to use off the top of my head. I finally got BTTV Pro, so instead of 15 animated emotes, we got 50 in this chat, so like go ahead and use them.
What?
Yes, it's like $5 a month. You know, I love spending money. But not as much as these players like winning money in these show matches. $40 on the line. Tybu going up. The back wall. Panda's in position. Will he make a good hit? He does. Ian's gonna have to really do something. He does. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That situation, you would never think they had that, but it was all part of the plan. Tybu gonna spike it down. Ian keeps it up, but Panda is a little bit too far. It's 9-5. This is game point. It's 1st to 10. Win by 2. They're in a good position. They have multiple opportunities to get this one done. What are you guys thinking?
Man.
What?
For me, for me, it seems like such good runs from Ian and Panda as they've been keeping things alive. And in fact, that volley was pretty impressive from them too. But they seem to still give up that point at the very end. So I just don't know. If they can put up multiple points in a row, it should be a little bit scary for Tybu and Resolve. Even though they do have the 4 chances to get things done. This is going to find a corner and down 9-6 now. And like I said, you'll blink and then those points will be right back on the board.
Now, see, I want to bring up Panda's little redirect there. That seems like they're going to have to continue to do that. Or Tybu's just going to continue to spike it down and keep scoring. And we're seeing that a lot this game. Not so much first game. There wasn't a lot.
Look at the scoreboard from the entire series so far. It does not reset as we reset the score in between games here. He has 15 of his team's 21 goals. No one else has more than 10. He's clearly one of the most experienced players here in the volleyball circuit. That makes sense. He's been with Taha. They've been winning the first 2 weeks, and it really hasn't been that close for these guys. But Ian bringing it back. They were up 9-5. Now it's 9-7. Hot, damn hot water, hot shower. It's getting close.
Man, hot dog. It's hot, dude.
Who do you think has it? Who do you think has it? Blue team. The pressure. Can they finish it? They need 1. And there it might be.
There it is. Oh, and sure enough, it falls. Man,
There it is, man.
In game 3, it might be a little different. Panda figured it out finally.
You think so?
Yeah, playing that wall. We play on.
We play on game 3. Taha, just kidding. His sub, Resolve, and his former teammate, well, normal teammate when he's back next week, Tybu, getting it done now. 2-0 in this best of 5 series and quickly going up to a 1-0 lead.
Sorry.
Insane.
Oh, you, bro. What you got, man? What you got?
I was gonna bring up a point you said earlier.
Backflip here in the chat. What's up, man?
Tybu's little strategy.
Kid Cypher, Ostro, Orange, all of you guys.
Tybu has also
Hope you're having a good
pushed
time.
into Reverse sweep territory. Would that just be not too much pressure? I want your thoughts on that.
I might really be. One of the things that I noticed when Panda was playing the wall, much like you'll see Tybu do, as you see him right here, again, looking for that spike, is you have to recognize that maybe the best touch isn't always, getting a touch at all, actually. Leaving it back for a teammate if they play it to an awkward angle so you don't own goal it down to yourself.
You see Resolve shaking his thing back and forth. Turning his wheels back and forth.
Love it.
No, he was turning his wheels back and forth. You know when they say like, it's like shaking your head back and forth. He was confident with that. I'm not good, but I don't really care. And then Panda's saying skip. And Resolve saying they're streaming it, bro. It's okay, I'll skip. I can start skipping. The wiggle, the wiggle. Like, I'm not crazy here. He was wiggling. He is getting confident. The orange team. Oh no, that was Resolve on the blue team. Never mind. Blue team wants to. They're going for the 3-0 sweep. We'll see it. Or we won't.
The way to victory.
We'll see if they can get it done. I'm gonna keep talking over you. What an own goal by Tybu.
Credit with that goal. As I wouldn't really count it for him. He did put it over the nets, which is more than we.
That's what I'm saying. Tybu like just smacked that like a limp noodle. A wet paper towel against the ball. Doesn't go anywhere. Hits down to his own field, and that's an own goal. It's now 2-2. Every time we think that a team is just gonna blitz them, they're just gonna go off. 2-0. Looks like it's gonna be 10-0. Psych. It's now 2-3. They're losing. Panda with a great clear here out off of Ian's pass to that back wall. The wall reads, man. God, talk about him. I want to hear your insights.
Well,
I'm opening some stale chips. Heck the heckin' roll.
He's distracted here. It never fails. Every single time. Every single time. Gotta get that crunch. It'll get you going here. Some point back across. Panda trying to keep things alive. Ian with another one. But Tybu. Misread again. Resolve.
Tybu whipping. What are you doing?
Oh my goodness.
I'm just kidding. Obviously, this man knows how to win, knows what it takes to win, but he's falling apart a little bit. Ian is just playing in awkward positions. We're almost seeing, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but instead of playing the ball way past the players, right? Because these bounces, they're starting to read them. Not always, but they're starting to read them. What if you play it right into them? Make it awkward. Work with tight spaces in the corners. I'm starting to see that more. I don't know if I'm just like nitpicking here, but
That was legitimately right when you said it happened again. Tybu to the corner, and a keep up. That was a couple of touches, I believe.
Like right here. This is going to be a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah, and
That was a third hit, right?
Before right back down. And also on that touch, I think there was a couple of touches when he hit it off the wall to himself.
I don't
right
feel
there.
like we should.
I don't know if that counts or not. Yeah, as a double
because
touch.
there's not much you can do.
What do you mean?
know?
What do you mean?
So he was going to pinch it. It hit off of the wall and then back into him and kind of pinched up. It's if we count that as 1 or 2, and I think.
Well, I counted it as 1.
right.
It didn't even matter though, because they were on a 4th hit. And he didn't clear it on the 3rd.
True. Yeah, I was just
Well,
bringing
yeah.
that up as like a possible future thing to keep an eye on for sure.
Squiggly Panda over here. What is that character even called? Doesn't matter. Squiggly line, Panda, squiggly line, spiking it down. He saw a little bit of opening. Resolve. Way in the backfield. Ian.
Called it a tilde.
Just kidding. Tybu is his teammate's name. Is the other team's player name, guy. Not in position to make it, so Panda spikes it down, and then he goes, I'll just do it again. And it went from a 2-0 consistent, easy lead for the blue team. It's 3-6.
I would like to say
It's 3-6.
3-6 again.
We are seeing that scoreline every single game without fail. Why? Someone ask why. It's a tilde. Yeah, but it doesn't go above it. It isn't a tilde like above an N or above an E, right? In other languages, it goes above. This is just a tilde by itself. Is that a thing? I'm calling it squiggly line. Tybu. Unfortunate hit, but Resolve gets it over. Panda right there to smack it down. At some point, you gotta wonder, like, are these guys willing to sweat this hard for $20 each? Jesus Christ.
The answer is no.
And Panda with another goal. Panda is really kicking into another gear this game. All jokes aside. Does he have all 7 goals? He might have 6 or 7 of the 7 goals so far for this
might.
Orange team, and they are looking like they're going to take Game 3. This best of 5 series might be the first best of 5 series of the RLWS to go past a 3-0 sweep. And I'm excited. I want to see it happen.
Historic. I'll let it get
Truly historic. They're going to write about it in the textbooks. Unfortunate Resolve
You're
was
writing
on the
history.
mid.
That one's gonna work its way to Ian, but he couldn't get to it, so that was really awkward here.
Imagine what they'll do for $25. I agree.
5
Probably.
extra buckaroos.
Probably buy some new chips so you don't have to eat some stale ones, to be honest.
Listen, this flavor has been discontinued since the pandemic began, and I was naive enough to buy it off of a third party on Amazon only to get them and see that they expired on December 2020, but we're eating them anyway, ladies and gentlemen.
December 2020.
It is not even close. They taste like cardboard with some seasoning on it. Resolve popping it up. Not enough. Ian smacking it down. That's the 8th goal. They are in killing position here. They need 2 more to get it done and send it to game 4.
And Furnace, I mean, the only thing when you think about this competition, the only thing on everybody's mind tonight is what flavor of chips expired in
Well,
December 2020.
thank God you asked. These are popcorners. The legendary jalapeno cheddar that has just been unavailable everywhere you go. You can still find the kettle cooked, the red flavor, right? You can see those bad boys in Whole Foods and Walmart and Target. And you can find the blue ones, the white cheddar with the jalapeno cheddar with a little bit of spice. Just like Panda's shot into the ground, a little bit of spice. They're going up 9-4.
You saw the spice,
We'll
you get
see.
the crunch at the end of it too. Great. Nothing stale about that chance, Furnace.
Resolve with a smackdown. I'm peeking my mic. He is ready for the hit. He's not. Tybu, always the reliable. We'll see. I don't think Tybu is going to go down without a fight. Not going to lie, man. I don't think this is going to be a 10-4. I think this is going to be an 11-9 again. We'll see. That's an aggressive read. That is a second hit on accident, but it goes over. What do we say? I saw the second hit. I kind of don't care. They're cheating. I like seeing it. It doesn't matter. They get scored on. 2-year-old dairy, my gut hurts. It's cheddar. You think cheddar goes bad? It sits in the basement for 45 years, just like Panda before awakening in this match and getting it done.
I gotta go pee while you're restarting this.
Resolve has been playing fantastic, not gonna lie. But Tybu really proving like his what do we call it? Like match intelligence, match IQ, volleyball IQ. I mean, it sounds cringe, but this guy knows what he's doing. He's jumping off the middle wall. He's going for spikes. He's going for the plays. He's putting it where it needs to be put. It's just, can Resolve keep up? Or are Ian and Panda both fantastic players? They're starting to learn. We can see it in that match. I mean, that was a complete 180 from the second one. It was 10-4, then it was 4-10. Am I wrong? Did I get that wrong?
Not wrong, man. That was the exact count. They've got the volleyball IQ for sure, because it's that same pattern that you see in regular volleyball that really keeps it up, and even beach volleyball that you see, in Summer Olympics, where it's you have the dig, where the first touch you want is from the grounds to at least get a chance to get the set up for the second touch. So they legitimately do it like that. How did that stay up?
Oh no, bad hit by Ian.
But, oh, he can't get it from there. Such a tough chance, a 1-0 lead here for Tybu.
They're gonna let it go down. Unfortunate there. They were in the right position, but unfortunately those positions didn't result in any power really, especially with the normal ball physics here. They both just kind of hit it. Not quite enough, but you're 100% right, man. We're starting to see some legitimate team plays. We have been from the start, but as these players, they're so talented, and they're so talented for a reason. They're starting to figure out how to play this map. They're hitting each other for pass plays, bump, set, spike. They're doing that in Rocket League. It's so cool to see. I love it. We're seeing Ian go for the spike there. Tybu. There's the bump. It does actually end up. Oh, I don't know what to call that, but it was perfect.
It was perfect. For Tybu, you hit it back across the net, right? And when you see Panda make that touch, the quick reaction, it kind of stuns you for a second if you're on the other side, if you're Tybu there, because you're like, oh, he touched it and I just recently touched it, can I touch it again? But he just stuck with it, and quick brain there to put it right back across.
Panda thought he could get away with a quick spike right there as I'm chewing these stale chips.
I could use the chips.
Well, thank God. No, but Panda thought he could get Tybu, and Tybu said, nope, I'm gonna clear it behind you. Easy goal. But here we come back. And Panda does indeed get the good placement he was looking for on that first one. 2-1 here in game 4. It is 2-1 as well in the series between Tybu and Resolve versus Ian and Panda in a best of 5, first of 10, win by 2, volleyball show match for $40. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited to see how this plays out. Ian puts it across. Tybu popping it up. Resolve going to go for that spike. Not much of a spike, though. It is quite a lob. Interesting plays here. A little bit of a mistake there on the blue side. Panda's going to get credit for that goal. It's now tied up at 2-2. We've been tied up 2-2 pretty much every single game in this lobby. It starts off a little bit one-sided. The other team makes some adjustments. That's why these players are considered bubble players to some, depending on who you talk to. I just say that because I'm not quite as tuned in as I could be, but these guys are grinding the ranked 6-man circuit. These guys are all ranked B or higher. Some of them B+ and A even. These guys know how to adjust their play styles and get it done, and we're seeing that, man.
How is that still up? Oh, no,
I think it's rolling on the side.
You hit it multiple times. So that's
very awkward.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was just lagging. The server was legitimately lagging.
Everyone throwing the LOLs in the chat. It's a little bit guarded by the logo on the stream, but that was a little bit laggy there. Should have been a goal much earlier.
Giving up on this play. What is he doing there?
Yeah, honestly, disgusting that he would even laugh. Does he even understand what the stakes are on the line here? $40. God.
$40.
Well, 20 per person, yeah. Unless they don't want to split it even, Just kidding.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Resolve your sub, so you get, 60,
it's like
40.
7. 7 and 33. Take it or leave it. We'll see though, man. They're staying in it, man. They gotta win one more, but it is neck and neck again.
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah. Ready to go, dude.
Oh my god.
First, you gotta get that crunch, dude.
Crunch.
Dude, that crunch.
He's a...
Yeah, it's another one fourth.
God, I was so busy crunching, and I was gonna say something about Tybu on the middle wall, but it didn't even matter. Ian and Panda just kind of dribbled around like idiots. What happened there? 4-3. You deserve to lose that one. You kind of fumbled that bag. See if they can bring it back though. Tybu popping it up. Resolve over the defender. Great hit by Panda though. We're seeing
Spike. Ian with this. Would you call that a save? A bone? What do you call that?
A dig.
smackaroony there. Tybu popping it up. Resolve.
Keep that one up.
It feels backflip. Unable to crunch that one high over the net, man.
Crunch over the net.
The score is very crunched right now. Smushed at 4 right now. 2:24 remaining. A chance to close out for
2:24
Tybu.
remain.
No, it's typing up or counting up. It doesn't. The time limit is irrelevant. We're playing first to 10. Win by 2. It is 4-4.
On the clock.
I'm not.
Wait,
Stop talking about the clock. Resolve popping it up. Can Tybu get there in time? He's gonna pinch it. Is it gonna be enough? He hits it a second time. I'm not quite sure what the fuck is happening.
Orange hit it like 6 times.
Orange did?
Yeah.
Wait. What the fuck happened?
Yeah,
Dang
Furnas,
it.
stop looking at the clock, dude. Come on.
It's fine. All right, you son of a bitch. We touched like 5
it's
times.
fine.
We messed up.
Orange got more than
it's
3.
Good, it's good. It's good.
Okay, but then Orange got scored on.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's good.
Yeah, but I need to stop looking at the clock.
Oh.
I am slow, lol. Panda with a sweeping save, but unable to get it done. Blue takes a 2-4 lead. We're starting. Bro, wait, what happened?
He fucked up the serve.
Do we redo or no?
Let's pause. Let's take a little bit of a reset here. Don't mess up the kick. Right, that's what I was saying. I think you just missed it. I think he was just upset missing that. It's
Not easy.
we're bit of a tech pause here.
It's not
The
that
ball is
easy.
up.
The ball is awkward. Don't mess with kickoff. Not really. We're getting some
We're gonna go back
heated.
in.
Oh, he hit him with the K, boys. He hit him
Oh,
with
my.
the K.
I think he just messed up. Play on. It's literally a still ball. It is. Play on. Play on. Play on. It's they get as point. I think he kind of just messed up a fucking serve, man. I don't know. Maybe
Sure that's what happened. They're good to go. Ready
are
to
we
go.
are we really
Yeah,
making a big
confirmation.
deal out of a mess up on a? Oh, now it's insult
That's
to injury.
bad.
What do we do?
Oh, my.
What do we do? I feel bad. I don't want to be mean to anyone.
No, it's the rules. Why do you feel bad?
We move on. We keep on
Move
playing.
on.
All right.
In future weeks, we might add a fault, but as of right now, we have no fault.
I don't know if we
so-
can go quite that crazy. Panda and Ian are gonna have to get their dicks out of their asses and get it going. Resolve popping it up. Tybu
No
with
way.
a dog shit hit, and it is now 7-5. All is well that ends well. The game is not over. It is the first to 10 win by 2. I'm gonna keep saying that because Ian and Panda want to see a game 5. They know that they can hang with this squad. They've proven it here last game with the really a very dominant. There we go. Dominant performance. Thank you. Steal my thunder, damn it. Resolve putting it up. Awkward as hell. Why did you hit that so poorly? Resolve with the goal.
Savage Furnas coming out now with the crunch. So close. I try to pitch it off the back wall and put it over.
Cringy crunchmas, as Big A would say. And we're going with an Ian kickoff. Pops it over just barely. Tybu. Ian with a nice
Crunch.
crunch, but it's not enough. Ah, man, we are starting to see the orange team fall apart a little bit. I'm sure them not getting the benefit of the doubt, they were looking for a restart on that one kickoff that didn't go their way. And they have not fully recovered here. It's been 4 goals for the other team, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe only 3. But they're now sitting on set point. It is 9-5. They got to get it going.
Just barely returned it. Now they're in an awkward spot. Puts it to the back corner. Resolve. They'll pop it up to the other corner. Tybu, one last chance to try to get it across for Resolve. Otherwise, they're giving this one up, and he can't do it. And now, it's finally a bit of, yeah, exactly, a bit of momentum. You wanted to close it out while you had the chance, and Ian and Panda put up multiple points back to back. They just weren't able to do it.
And now with
A nice little reset for Orange Team. Sorry, I'm going to talk over you like my life depends on it. Anyway, you can go on.
I forgot what I was going to say.
And I think that
you would.
I was gonna cut you off and he forgot.
Oh!
There it is.
Oh my!
Oh no! I don't know what just happened, but Panda and Ian could not have left the match any faster if they tried. It was a speed run world record. Leaving the match. That one just kind of rolls over a little bit awkward there, but Bearlight saying GG's, J-Nick saying GG's. I'm gonna say GG's because I'm literally the only person in the map. What a freaking match, man. What a match. A little bit of awkwardness with some awkward touches, and hopefully we can try to think of some rules to set some precedent with how we deal with those situations. But honestly, I think we played it right, man. They just fumbled the kickoff a little bit, That's how it goes sometimes. A little 3-1 game, despite Taha being unavailable due to some scrims and past what is the word where you have like a something that you gotta like you're committed to and you can't leave, you know what I'm saying? They got a sub and they still past commitments by Taha, and his teammate Tybu still gets it done with the sub. Resolve taking out Ian and Panda, two insanely good players, and they had what it takes, but apparently not enough. Tybu might be one of the best volleyball players of all time, as we're quickly finding out.
Yeah, clearly Resolve came in, super sub. Again, would be interesting to see him on the other side of the nets, technically. So I think that would be really cool to see too, but they still remain in charge on top. It's been great.
Mm-hmm. And, obviously we had some back and forth going on there, but in the end, Tybu and what's his name?
Tybu and Resolve or Taha?
Resolve, yeah. Tybu Resolve take this one.
Damn, Taha played so well tonight. Holy shit.
Yeah, he did, dude. I was in his scrims while we were doing this, and it's playing phenomenally, dude. Phenomenally.
But, yeah, Tybu and Resolve there, just too much for Ian and Panda to handle there.
Apparently, no, that was absolutely fantastic, guys. Sorry to everyone in chat for that taking so long. Technical difficulties is what it is. We are modding the game to some extent at the end of the day, but those games were intense, man. A little bit of shit here and there, but man, I'm really happy with how that went. I'm very excited for the future of the undercard, seeing how that develops, and the main event, seeing if anyone will be able to tackle Taha and Tybu and bring their reign down, man, because these guys have been dominant. I mean, the score tells a different story, but ultimately they won, 10-6, 10-4, lost 4-10, and then they won that last one, what, 10-5?
It's into, I think it's a little close.
10-7.
I think 10-6, 7, somewhere in that ballpark, yeah.
So, not absolute blowouts by any means, but a 3-1 victory and some pretty good wins. They're showing that they know how to play this map.
Yet another successful night here in the Rocket League Workshop Showmatches here on the Furnace Network. My name is Bearlight, and we thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope your night ends with a crunch. Good night.